Hello, this tutorial is going to show you how to create this crocheted scarf that looks like knitting. It's actually, this is a crochet. This is not a knitted scarf, or a headband, sorry. This is the back side, this is the front side, and this one is worked in the round. So I'm going to pause the video, and then when I come back we'll start working on this. Okay, so similar to the other headbands I create, you're going to chain the number of chains that will fit around your head. This headband in particular is worked in the round, so it's a little different from the other ones where you're creating rows and chaining one and turning them. This one is simply in the round. So once you finish crocheting the number of chains you need for the circumference that you prefer, you're going to bring this and bring it together with the other side using a slip stitch. Okay, so I've chained a small section here just to show you how this works. So what you're going to do is, once you get the number you want, you kind of want to make sure that it's all flat up until the very end, and you're going to bring those two pieces together like that. So you're going to go in to the last chain, and you're going to work a slip stitch with that last chain. Just pull it on through like that. Then you're going to start working in the round. So you worked your slip stitch, and then you're going to chain one, and this stitch is half double crochet. This pattern is half double crochet around the entire length. So we're going to do our first half double crochet in this very first chain, and you work around doing half double crochets through the entire chain. I will see you at the end. I'm nearing the end of my chain, so I'm going to keep working it until I chain the last. Oh, I forgot to do it over. So we're here at the end, and what we want to do is close this loop. Close it, so we know that this is the bottom, and then we've got our one stitch right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the back loop of that stitch. See, you can see the double crochet has the two different sets. It's 1, 2, 3 loops. So we're going to go into the back loop here. There's that one. We're going to go into right about there, and we're going to create a slip stitch. If I can find it again, where did it go? It's tricky business. Tricky business crocheting. Oops. Okay, I'm not being very successful. I swear I'm a professional. Okay, here we go. So, oh my lord, okay. So, slip stitch in there, and we're going to start our second row of half double crochets working in the third loops only. So first we're going to chain 1, yarn over, go into the 3rd loop, bring it through. There's our 3rd loop, which are kind of hard to tell on this yarn, but because it has quite a pattern to it. But you'll see a pattern start to emerge very soon. So we're doing half double crochets into the 3rd loop of our 1st row of half double crochets. Okay, so here you go. Now you see it's starting to look like a knit pattern. I'll complete this row. Now we're coming up to the end of our 2nd row, and we are going to do the same thing we did before. So I've stitched up to the last stitches. Mind you, the seam on this isn't perfect, but you can't really tell when you have it on your head. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the back loop of the last stitch and do a slip stitch again. Then you're going to chain 1 and continue doing your stitches in the back loop only. All right, it's being testy. There we go. And so this is row 3 of your half double crochet, working in the round and creating a pattern that looks just like you knitted it instead of crochet, which is awesome because I love the look of knitting, but I absolutely hate knitting. Well, I don't hate it, but I'm just kind of a one hook girl. So this is what the pattern will look like. You see it's starting to form. When you complete your rows to the width that you'd like, all you need to do is just tie it off and then weave back in your front piece and your back piece, or top piece and your bottom piece, and you're finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you.